He had no signs or symptoms at all. His general practitioner noticed some strange blood work and so recommended that he go see a specialist. Thought, okay, we're going to go see a hematologist, and this information came from Virginia Cancer Institute. Okay, all right. My name is Ann Welliford. I'm the Associate Professor and Chair of the Department of Gerontology at VCU. I can't say enough about how grateful I am about that first experience with Dr. Samdani. So he does this physical exam, and have you noticed you have this large, lump in your neck? Well, Jim never mentioned anything about this. He didn't know this was here. And then for him to just kick into gear about, oh no, we're going to do this biopsy. And they came back and said, oh, we'll get these results to you at the end of the week. And Dr. Samdani said, oh no, how about tomorrow? Well, that waiting game is hard. Waiting to find out what's going to be next is a struggle. Jim was more tired once the treatment started. I always felt like my role was to make sure that Jim had everything that he needed. I was letting other people know what was going on so he didn't have to be the one to tell the story over and over and over again. We've always said in our relationship the most important thing is paying attention. And I think that's really essential to making sure that you're following the lead of your person. I was so impressed always with how focused they were, the nurses, at treatment. I always felt like they were open and available to any questions that we had. They were proactive in their response. How focused they were on making sure that he didn't have any pain, that he didn't have any fatigue. And I always felt a sense of safety in the knowledge that they possessed to make sure that we were going to have the best possible result from this disease. So when people say to me, were you scared? I don't ever remember being scared. I always felt like we were in good hands. It felt like it was a community. Jim's cancer is a chronic condition. It's not an acute condition. It's not a fatal diagnosis. We don't talk about it like the C word, you have to whisper it. And so because of that, we treat it like a chronic condition. We see the oncologist, we see Dr. Samdani every 3 months, we do blood work, and then we go back for some IVIG treatment on a regular basis to make sure that Jim has support for his immune functioning so he can be out in the world and doing the things that he wants to do. Last year, we had a 10-year celebration of Jim's, post-diagnosis. And that was really exciting because I think for us, it really made it real. All of the things that he wouldn't have been able to experience well, first of all, if we hadn't even realized this diagnosis and if we hadn't have had this treatment. Well, 10 years out, I'm grateful that he can help spread mulch. To me, for him to be able to help with the garden again is really, personally, a really wonderful blessing. But he would never have had the opportunity to meet all of his children's significant others and now, spouses. He would never have had the opportunity to meet his first grandson. In a few weeks, we're going to get to meet his first granddaughter. We would never have had that opportunity. Yeah, that would have been an enormous loss.